Ayo Dosunmu was live and speaking some stuff. Ayo Dosunmu believes this Chicago Bulls team can make it to the playoffs. So y'all know we gotta talk about it and break it all down. You got Bobby, Mr. Put It on Wax, and then you got the homer of our homer, Cdub, giving his thoughts on everything that was discussed by Ayo Dosunmu. It's gonna be a fun one. But before we talk about it and break it all down, you already know you gotta hit the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Boys podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog Cdub. What's the word?
What's the word? Shout out to Ayo Dosunmu, bro.
Definitely shout out to Ayo Dosunmu, and if y'all tuned in, shout out to y'all. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. But Cdub, my man's Ayo Dosunmu had some interesting comments and was pretty much saying, and I'm just paraphrasing. Y'all can go check out the stream yourselves if you want everything verbatim. But paraphrasing here, my man's Ayo Dosunmu say, you just gotta believe. You gotta go ahead and talk that talk, walk that walk, and do what you gotta do to get that money on. And then ultimately just put it on wax and said, I think we could make it to the playoffs, bro. I think we could make it to the playoffs, bro. Cdub, what's your initial thoughts on these comments from Ayo Dosunmu?
Shout out to Ayo Dosunmu, man. I love his little strings. I'll be catching them from time to time. It's really entertaining. We be having Montes Buzelis and other players on that team. Also, I seen Torrey Craig on there too. Yeah, man, this ain't nothing but some motivation. Ayo Dosunmu is displaying right here. It was on his stream that I was giving compliments to. Motivating his chat, motivating himself, motivating his teammates, because I do think he mean it 100%. Any athlete that's in the professional ranks, I will hope that they would be gunning for the highest goals that you can muster, or you know what I'm saying. You don't go into a given season like, oh man, our goal is to make the play in. That sounds crazy as hell to me as a competitor who love the game of basketball. Now I know you can't go into the season like, man, I want to win a championship. Maybe personally, if you ask a player man to man, they be like, man, my goal is to win a championship each and every year, and you gotta be happy with that. But if the realistic goals, you can't cut yourself short. So Ayo Dosunmu been in this league for about 5 to 6 years now. He been to the playoffs just that one time. They only won one time. He want to get back there and really be a force in the playoffs, not be out there and just be fodder for a superior team to vanquish in the first round. He want to go to the playoffs and he want to be an important team out there, be a threat out there in the playoffs. And you gotta respect him for that, man. You just can't think about it. He says you gotta speak it out loud, man. And I like how he putting this everybody on notice that the Chicago Bulls and at least Ayo Dosunmu is stepping out there on the limb and saying we making the playoffs. The Homer approves.
I ain't mad at it. I think that there's a side of it to where you be like, all right, young fella, congratulations. I'm with you. I'm with you. But y'all already know you got to put it on wax for me. I'm happy that he's thinking this way. Every player on the Chicago Bulls should be thinking this way. But also the way that you're thinking about it, you talking about it. Now you got to put actions behind it. Now we got to see what's going to transpire for this Chicago Bulls team to pretty much overachieve, because there's not a lot of believers in the Chicago Bulls right now that believes that they're going to make the playoffs. A lot of people, including myself, have them slated for the play-in and probably getting out of there in the play-in, if I'm just keeping it real. But the Chicago Bulls, if they go out there and they find themselves playing really, really good basketball throughout the entire season, not just the second half, not just at the start of the season, these guys can find themselves in that position to where they can thrive and see themselves in the playoffs. But it's going to take a number of things to happen, at least for me in my mind, to see if the Chicago Bulls get there. Number one, either Josh Giddey or Kobe White has to be all-star level. That's number one. One of the two. I don't need both. I need one of them to be all-star level. Number two, I need Montes Buzelis to take a humongous step forward. I ain't talking
Humongous.
about just finishing off the second half of the season on a high note, which he really, really did, and we love to see it. And while many of us are excited about the young fella, I need Montes Buzelis to get somewhere close about 18, 20 points a game and take a huge step forward offensively as a shot creator for himself and still be a monster on the defense. And then number 3, I need Ayo Dosunmu in 6-man of the year conversations. That's a lot to ask for, Cdub. Maybe I already know, you probably finna say, you're being a little ridiculous, nephew. You're a little ridiculous, nephew. I know it's coming. But if we want to see something better than what we've seen the last few seasons, I need a lot of things to happen, bro. I need a lot of things to happen. Now go ahead and say it. See, this the thing, nephew. Go ahead.
No, 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 no.
Go
I
ahead.
kind of respect this list because you didn't take to the fact that these guys hold themselves to higher standards too. So when you say that you expect either Josh or Kobe either to be all-star level, I would say, but if both of them would be all-star level, then what kind of wrench would that throw into your program? And then you said too, if Montes Buzelis will take a humongous jump,
Humongous.
humongous jump this upcoming season. I was like, please, easy. Everybody knows that Montes Buzelis is going to take a humongous jump. And then I was waiting, nephew, because I thought you weren't going to do it. Since this was Ayo Dosunmu, I hope you was going to lay out the line for Ayo Dosunmu. And you laid out that he makes, or he have to be in contention for the 6-man of the year? Which one? Does he have to make it?
Because we seen Kobe White get robbed of a MIP.
Okay.
We already knew Tyrese Maxey was good, and they still
Okay.
gave it to Tyrese Maxey. Kobe White inserted himself in that conversation. That means he was good enough to be in that conversation. So
Okay.
Ayo Dosunmu, as one of the guys that's on this squad right now, one of the young leaders on this squad with a lot of different things that he could bring to the table, he has to insert himself in different conversations, not just being a good piece off the bench, but he needs to insert himself for personal accolades that will ultimately help the team.
So ultimately, you feel the same way that I do about this team.
And
I agree with Ayo Dosunmu. The Bulls should be shooting for the playoffs.
They should be.
Because he check marks. I think the Bulls check mark every expectation that you said. Every last, what did you say? 3 of them? I think that either Kobe or Josh are going to be all-star level. I said both. All-star level doesn't mean that they make the all-star team, but they play on an all-star level. Both of them will. Everybody knows that Montes Buzelis is going to make a humongous jump. And 3, Ayo Dosunmu definitely will be in competition for the 6-man of the year. So that's easy. Check marks, all 3.
No, it's easy to say, but it ain't easy to do.
Check marks, all
it's
3.
Easy to say, but it's not easy to do. You know that.
What do you doubt the most? Which one do you doubt the most?
All 3 of them.
You doubt all 3? All 3?
You got to show me at this point.
You don't think Josh Giddey or Kobe White can
possible?
walk you through this? I don't believe you.
None of these ace of spades in the spade game. Ain't none of
you
these
don't
ace of spades.
Listen to me. Answer my question. You don't believe Josh Giddey or Kobe White, either one, you don't even have to go 2 like me, will be playing on an all-star level this upcoming season. None of them have a chance.
Possible.
God damn it. Be clear.
It's possible. I'm very clear.
Do you think they can do it? Yes or no?
All things are possible, but you got to show me. Show me. I'm just asking for these guys to show me.
We're asking for a little projection. Do you think that one of them can play at an all-star level?
Who has the higher chance? Kobe White.
Okay, so there it is. It's a breakthrough. You think that Kobe White can possibly do it? I got you.
Possibly.
Now let's move to Montes Buzelis. Do you feel like everybody else in Bulls Nation across basketball world that Montes Buzelis is going to make your humongous jump?
You're doing great. I swear to God. Hey, it's possible.
Stop being a politician.
Nope, not being a politician.
Yes or no? Do you think he can make a jump? Yes or no? A humongous jump.
Not a huge. He can make a jump, but we got to see it.
Okay, Imma just take that as a yes.
I
You
said
think he
yes,
can
but we
make a
gotta see
humongous
it.
jump.
I said
And
yes.
3, are you now doubting Ayo Dosunmu could be in contention for a six man of the
I
year
think
award?
that's the toughest one, honestly.
Oh, I think you picking and choosing. You love Ayo Dosunmu. I don't even know where
do.
this guy is coming from.
I
Where
do.
is it coming from?
I gotta see these guys perform, bro. I'm not going off hope anymore. It's over with.
This
I
is a
gotta
hope.
see it.
You've been watching Ayo
This is
Dosunmu since he
hope.
been in the league.
This is hope.
This is not. We're talking about Ayo on an individual scale, bro.
We
This is
gotta
an
see it.
individual award.
I
Do
gotta
you
see it.
think he'll have enough impact, output on the basketball court
We'll see.
to win a six-man award?
We'll see.
Oh, this man right here, bro. We
We'll see.
check all 3 boxes. All 3.
We'll see.
6. We gunning for the playoffs, y'all. We gunning.
We'll see. We'll see. I thought Pete Will was gonna be the new Paul.
And see, why you bringing him up? Why we
I
gotta
thought
bring
Pete
him?
Will was gonna be the Paul.
But why we
I thought Lowry Marketing was gonna be here to stay. I said I had a
wait,
lot of thoughts
wait,
about
wait.
him
Who
being
you
my
comparing
Paul.
him to? Who you
I'm not
comparing to
comparing
Lori
him.
and
I'm talking about I'm talking about individuals as it stand by themselves. Larry Marketing, I thought was gonna be a hell of a Chicago Bull. At one point we heard Chandler Hutchinson, even though I ain't believe that shit. They said he was the next Scotty. Guys have to show me, bro. Guys have to show me. That's all I'm saying. It's everything here is possible. It is possible they can go the right way. It's possible they can go the wrong way. I'm not putting no strong proclamations on anything that happens with the Chicago Bulls until they show me. As it currently stands right now, the Chicago Bulls are a play-in team because I got 6 teams that are legitimately better than them.
My goodness, you just act like you haven't been watching Ayo Dosunmu since he's been drafted out of Illinois.
He's a
You
hell of
just
a player.
you act like you haven't been
A
watching
hell
when
of
you
a
can't
player.
project how good he can be.
I
He
can't.
gotten better every single season, correct?
I
Has
can't
he
project
gotten
that he
better
gonna be
every
6th
single
man of the year.
season?
I can't project that.
Has he got better every single
He
season?
has. I can't project that he gonna be 6th man of the year. I can't
Is it
project that Kobe
okay?
White is
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
all
I think I
star.
know. I think I know what you're doing. You think
I
it
can't
is a?
project that Montes Buzelis is gonna take a first of a humongous.
I think I know what you're doing. I think I
Step
know what you're
forward.
doing. I
What?
think what you know what you're doing. You don't think Ayo is going to come off the bench? Is that what it is?
He's coming off the bench. I think
So
Isaac Okoro is
I
gonna
don't get
start,
it.
which I told you.
I don't get it.
Which is what? Because I'm not finna
What
sit
was
here and bang
Ayo's
the desk. I'm
numbers
not
last
finna
year?
sit here and bang the desk for all these guys. No, you have
Ayo's
to show
numbers
me.
was like
I'm in
14.
the phase of show me. Put it on wax. Is it?
Ayo numbers was like 14. What? Let's just say his numbers was like 14 points per game. What would the improvement be for Ayo Dosunmu for a six man of the year award for
And
you?
for him to be in conversations, if you correct me if I'm wrong, I think Dodge Reed was averaging somewhere around 16. Damn, my
Oh,
phone.
so you don't think he can increase his output
Yeah,
by
he
2
can very
points?
well do it. He can very well do that. But again, guys have to show me. Show me. Show me.
This ain't Missouri, bro. This is Illinois, bro. This is not
Show me.
Missouri.
Guys have to show me.
That's all right. That's all right.
We failed for the 35 games that happened in January. That shit didn't work. We failed for the second half of the season. The Chicago Bulls said, no, instead of playing Cleveland right now, we're going to take the game off and get prepared and get ready for the play-in, and we got to sit home. I'm not falling for that shit no more. Show me. P. Will was supposed to be the Paul. This motherfucker is the florist. Show me. Guys have to show me. I'm all for guys believing that they can make the playoffs. But show me. Because what history has told me that we cannot forget is that the Bulls live in play-in housing. Play-in housing. They've been there the last 3 seasons. Can they get out of that? Absolutely. But you have to show me. The Cavs are better. The Knicks are better. I got Boston. We got a healthy Sixers. Orlando. They better. The Hawks. They was more aggressive than the Chicago Bulls. They are better right now until we see games being played. Those teams are better.
That's like
it
we like.
sucks. It sucks. I know it do.
It's like
They
we.
are just better right now, bro.
Like
until we
we
get a
love to keep our own team in the basement, and our own
we
teams
don't.
can't have ambition and expectation and
Nobody
personal
said they can't
goal
have ambition.
and personal lofty goal expectations. Just let our team just
Oh,
let's just stay
but
in
show me that you
mediocrity.
want it, bro.
Not counting that we are a completely different team. We are a completely different era, nephew. This is no longer DeMar,
Show me.
Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, and Vooch's team.
I
Unfortunately,
agree.
Vooch is still on the team. It's a new fucking team. You can now continually get grading this team on past iterations. We are a
Why not?
different team. It's a different
Most of these players,
generation right now.
most of these players been here, and it's
Two
one we
players are
can't.
still two. Two.
It's one player we can't get rid of. Fuck. This is what it's come down to, bro. This is what it's come down to. Show me. Cdub. Why can't I stand here and tell the Chicago Bulls to show me? I don't want to hear this talking shit. Show me. You come out the gate. You got Detroit, Sixers, Milwaukee, Cleveland. You got all these teams in the first few weeks. New York twice. You got San Antonio, Detroit, Denver, Portland, Miami, Washington between October and November. Show me. That's all I'm saying. Show me.
That's all
We
right.
can do all this. I did that. I did that for them. I did it for them, bro.
You never
I
did it.
did it for them. I have done it. Oh, Pete Will, you worked out with DeMar DeRozan this offseason. He about to go off. Kobe White, you about to go and get the most improved player. He worked himself into that conversation. I still think he's deserving of that. Okay, cool. Boom. We good. Ayo Dosunmu is the X factor for the Chicago Bulls. We still in the play-in. Come on, bro. The same shit has been said around a number of people. Lonzo Ball is going to be healthy this season. He going to come back. He going to go crazy.
Joe.
It's
You got,
facts.
I mean, but you can't
I can't.
you can't deduce points from a guy because he got great ambition, bro. That's all I want to say.
I'm saying have
You
the
can't
ambition.
think less of him
I'm
because he think
saying
he can
have
make the
the
playoffs.
ambition. But for me saying that these guys are going to do everything and overachieve and set the bar
I
extremely
don't
high,
even think that's an overachievement.
that
I
is
don't
an
think that's
overachievement for the
that's
Chicago Bulls to them to outright make the playoffs and not be in the play-in.
I don't think it's an overachievement if the East
It is
is
an
is
overachievement.
less
It's not.
if the East is less strong, you're missing a whole bunch of superstars in the East. I don't think it's an overachievement.
It is. I just gave you 6
A
teams.
overachievement if those stars were available, if those teams' strength was still intact, then it'll be an overachievement. I think with health in the Eastern Conference, it cannot be an overachievement.
It will be an overachievement because I think it's 6 teams better than them.
I don't.
They could still very well go to the play-in and make the playoffs. They can still do that. But going to the playoffs outright, I got 6 teams better than them. 6
I don't
teams.
agree with those 6
You
teams.
don't
I
have
don't.
to. You don't have to. But guess what? Those 6 teams, they got something the Bulls don't have. A superstar.
If they healthy
Or
enough.
at least a proven star.
If they healthy enough.
We'll see. That's
Yeah.
why I said right now, in August, before games are played, there are 6 teams better than them.
I'm giving my boys a chance.
They have a chance. But I gotta see it.
It don't sound like you think they got a chance. It
Put
don't
it
sound like you think they
on
got
wax.
a chance.
Put it on wax. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, of course they got to
Put
put
it
it
on
on
wax.
wax. We talking about him and him blurting out his expectations. We talking about him.
We have those expectations, but when we remove the when we move the conversation to the basketball court, this is what you get. Guys like me saying, I feel you. I like that you said, but you got to show me.
And then when you named your three principles that you thought that would get them into the playoffs outright, I said the Bulls can check those
Very well can, but you got to
every last one that you said they can check mark those.
They got to show me.
Everyone easily though. And when you think about it, it's easily Josh Giddey or Kobe White could be an all-star or play at an all-star level. Montes Buzelis easily can make a humongous jump. And 3, Ayo Dosunmu can definitely challenge for 6th man of the year. Easy check marks. Easy.
Put it on wax. That's all I gotta say.
All right, I'm with you. That's fair too. They got to put it on wax.
All things are possible.
Yeah, all things are possible.
We'll put it on wax. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We gonna see, man. They definitely got to do that,
That's all
man.
I'm
Shout out to
saying.
Ayo though.
You come out the gate versus these tough teams in the Eastern Conference that's gonna be battling for your spot. You come out the gate.
I'm not gonna live or
Detroit,
die in the
Orlando,
first
the
10
Hawks,
games.
the New York Knicks are gonna be fighting for the top.
We not living and dying in the first 10 games, nephew.
I'm just saying. The way you get the ball rolling is if you knock down some of these teams to let you know that you
Of
here.
course. But that don't but you're not living or dying in the first 10.
But you can't come out here and get skunked and fall behind
Oh, no, no, no.
way.
You can't. Yeah.
You can't fall way behind with a
Yeah.
bad record in the first 10 games versus all these teams in your conference.
It's gonna look bleak, but it ain't the end all be all though. It's
It's
gonna
not.
look
But at the end of
yeah.
the day, if you want to show that you're ready in a back-to-back versus New York Knicks, you give one, you take one.
Well, go out there and be competitive. Even if you win, like let's talk the first 10, you win 5 out of 5. As long as you competitive,
That means
you
that you beat some of these teams that's gonna be
yeah, and you competitive. How you look in those losses, how you look in those wins. Yeah.
exactly. That means you beat teams like Milwaukee and the Cavs or the New York Knicks, or you take one out of the Detroit. That means you beat those teams. So you
Mhm.
keep yourself in good standing. But if you go 2-8, I'm not saying they're gonna go that way, then we having a different discussion.
It's a little panic. It's a little panic, but it ain't like I was saying. It ain't the end all be all. It's the first 10 games.
For this team, they can't start off the season that bad, bro.
I would like them to come out and try to set,
For this season, they have to
set
come
the.
out fighting.
I would
Show,
think they want to. I
show
think
me
they want to.
what the goal is.
I
If the
think that
goal is
that
to
is
make
the
the
goal.
playoffs, you shouldn't take you to January to start playing the
And
best basketball.
that's why I'm agree with you. If your goal is to make the playoffs outright, I expect y'all to come in the beginning of the season and to ass, put belt to ass. If
It's
y'all
about
want to, yeah, and I agree with you on that. But then still, it's not the end all be all because it still moves to be made before the All-Star break. We still trying to work out an identity with this young team. We trying to work a young rookie into the frame rate and Noah Essengate. It's a lot of things, moving parts happening at once. I think we could do all of these things and still make the playoffs all right. But it's gonna take a lot of time, and I would not put a lot of stock in the first 10 games.
I'm putting stock in the first 10. That's
Yeah,
just big.
it's fair. Like I said, it's fair. If you want to make the playoffs all right, you got to come out send a message. I'm with you, and that's the easiest place. Is the beginning of the season,
And the season is, we all know the season with indie teams is ebbs and flows. It's gonna go
right?
up, then down, be up, be down. But if you
Right.
coming out in the first 10 games and you battling, and for the sake of discussion, they go 5-5, I'm like, okay, the Chicago Bulls, they showing that they really bad at it. Because
It's
as you
about
get
it.
as you
Uh,
get deeper in the season, it's just games are just gonna get tougher. So you gotta come out and not fall way behind. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I want them to go all the way up to the top, peak. But I want them to be on a on a nice ascending, on a nice ascension to peak level. And by the time we get to February after the All-Star break, we need to be at our best right there. Because I don't want them to peak too early. I want them to peak at the right time. That's February. But we gonna see what they made of, bro. We gonna see.
yeah. See, nephew want the Bulls to sprint swim all the way, like in the beginning of the season. They want them to sprint. I don't want them to sprint in the beginning of the season. I want them to tread water, bro. Can keep your head above water. That's all I need y'all at the beginning of the season. We trying to get shit together. We trying to acclimate a new team together. We trying to get a rookie into the fold. Like I said, we trying to figure out roles on this team, bro. So just keep your head above water, bro.
What part of move up throughout the season? You don't understand.
You see, you want them to hit the season with the freestyle, with the butterfly strokes. That's what you want, bro.
I want them to come out with some fucking fight. That's what I want.
Uh,
You know Detroit. You know Detroit coming out here. They talking greasy. They got Cade Cunningham and everybody hyping them up. Punch the motherfuckers in the mouth. Orlando constantly hearing about this Nikola Vucevic trade, which we won the trade. I'm tired of people saying that shit. Y'all ass took forever to get right, and y'all still ain't did nothing. Been better than the Bulls. Been better than the Bulls. But we ain't talk about that. And then the Atlanta Hawks, and then the New York Knicks. Come on, bro. We gotta get right. We gotta get right. It's not a bad thing to say, hey, you got to come out the gate swinging. It's not a bad thing.
I just don't want everybody to count out the Bulls like it's an easier Eastern Conference this year. This is going to be the 1 year where mediocrity probably gets into the playoffs outright. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we're going to see.
We're
We're
going
going
to
to
see.
find out. I gave y'all my 6.
God. Grade this team on a curve, bro. Be a good substitute teacher.
Don't be
a fucking asshole teacher.
Thinking about everything that transpired over the offseason and last season. And then once October 22nd happens, we start the clock. But as of August 31st, this is why I have them. You can move up.
That's
you
fair.
Can move down. But right now, nah. You got to put it on wax. Put it on wax.
But shout out to Ayo Dosunmu for putting himself out there, bro. We making the playoffs, bro. We don't just think about it. We talk about that shit. We talk about it. I'm gonna be a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire. Huh?
Well, I wish I want to be a billionaire, but if my dumb ass just sitting on my ass, drinking coffee and getting high every day, and ain't putting no action behind the move, am I ever gonna be a billionaire? No. So they can talk about making to the playoffs all they want, but where's the action? Let's see it once the season roll around. That's it.
My nephew a cynic.
I'm being real.
He's real cynical.
Man,
he just making content for his fucking stream. It's just to break it all the way down, bro. Fuck. Now don't start hating on Ayo Dosunmu when the season start. Bro, don't start hating on Ayo Dosunmu when the season start, gang.
Holding guys accountable.
Don't overdo Ayo Dosunmu.
Oh, every time somebody hold these motherfuckers accountable, you talking about somebody hating. Nobody fucking hating. You said I was hating on Lonzo Ball. Well, nobody hating. We wanted to see the motherfucker.
I look at you. You always try to pick and choose. Get you somebody that you could try to pick on. You're not gonna be able to do that with Ayo, bro. So don't try it. Don't try it.
Niggas better be on their stuff this year. I'm not playing with none of them.
You better pick somebody else, bro.
I'm on all their ass. They better be.
Say all their ass, bro.
Just like you be picking on Nikola Vucevic.
Niggas better. I ain't picking on Nikola Vucevic, bro. I'll tell the truth.
Oh, but I'm not telling the truth. Come on, man. Let's get up out of here because your ass tweaking.
Yeah, you gonna be all day because you tweaking, gang.
You tweaking, bro. Bro, tweaking. But,
yeah, man.
That is it for us today, man. Y'all settle it all in the comments. Let us know how y'all feeling, man. You got anything left? Don't say nothing crazy, bro.
Hey, bro. Shout out to Ayo Dosunmu, bro. Hey, man. If you can see it, then you can be it. If you
now I believe I can fly.
You can achieve it. I believe.
But all right, y'all, that is it from us, man. It was a lengthy one today because Cdub had me out of body. He tweaking.
I turned it down a little bit. I tuned it down. I didn't want you going crazy out here on this on air.
But hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We up out of here. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all always see red. Y'all already know. We gonna catch y'all on the next. Cognac. Gang.